Hello everyone, Ozzy's here. He's come to see you again. He's wearing his clothes today. He's got his Spider-Man bandana on. And he's got that on for a reason. Because the story we're going to look at today has got a spider in the story. Fancy that. There's lots of spiders here, Ozzy. Got lots of different spiders. And there's a bear in the story. Looks a bit like you. Shall we find the story? Here it is. Bear's Scare. It's a book by Jacob Grant. Let's have a look and see what happens in the story. Bear was sure of many things. He was sure that his house was clean. He was sure that his rooms were tidy. He was certainly sure that he took very good care of everything inside. There was one thing Bear loved to care for most of all. A small stuffed friend named Henry. They were always together. I bet you have a special friend, don't you? A special toy at home that you always take everywhere with you. Each day, Bear and Henry cleaned the house high and low. They cleaned inside and out. It was on such a day that Bear found something odd. "That's funny," said Bear. "I am sure I didn't leave any books out." When Bear looked closer, he saw something not funny at all. What do you think he saw? Bear tried to keep calm, but the more he searched, the more messy webs he found. "Henry, we have a spider problem," said Bear. "I am sure the spider is covering our home with more sticky webs. I am sure the spider is making a giant mess with its many legs." "I am certainly sure the spider is nothing like us," said Bear. "Henry, we must find this messy guest." Can you see him? Looks like he's enjoying a book to me. Bear and Henry searched high and low. They searched inside and out, but they did not find any spiders. "This spider is extra sneaky, but it cannot hide from us," said Bear. He sprang up to continue the search when something terrible happened. Oh no, can you see? Bear lay there for some time. "My poor friend, I really never meant to make such a mess." Once again, Bear searched high and low. He searched inside and out. He had to find a way to help his friend. When Bear returned, he could not believe what he saw. Can you see what he saw? Who's that? Spider? And what has he spun to sew Bear's arm up with? That's clever, isn't it? His dear Henry was as good as new. There, among the books, Bear found something he never expected. He did not mind the spider's sticky webs. He did not mind the spider's many legs. "I certainly do not mind sharing my home with one more friend." And that was something Bear could be sure of. Can you see their friends now? They're sat together. And they're all reading their little books. Bear, Henry and Spider all together. But I can see something else. Can you? I can see lots and lots of spiders all around the house now. I don't think Bear's scared anymore, do you? Some of them are even doing the cleaning for him. Look, and making the fire. And there's the web at the end. I wonder if you've got any spiders in your house. You'll have to have a look. These are some of the words you're going to find in today's story. It's called Bear's Scare. And in the book, we've got there, some, once. Do you remember once? Had the word one in it and a tricky C saying S. We've got the word many, which is a year 2 sight word, and we've got the word friend. So look out for those in the story. We also found some ED endings in the story because Bear cleaned. He searched. Something happened. And it might not have been what he expected. I found 3 different ways in the book to write the air trigraph. Normally, air is A-I-R, isn't it? And those 3 letters make the sound air. Well, I looked at the title of the book and I saw B-airs, bears. Did you hear what was making the air? It looks like ear, doesn't it? Looks like ear. But E-A-R can also say air in bear. I also found the word scare, sk-air. But look, it wasn't the A-I-R saying air, it's an A-R-E together saying air. I did find the word care in the story too, and that also had the A-R-E saying air. And then, of course, there was our sight word that we looked at, air. And that was another way of saying air. It was an E-R-E saying air. 1, 2, 3 different ways to say air. Isn't that fun? Look out for them in the book. I sorted the ED endings by the sound they made at the end. Do you remember? There were 4 ED endings in the story. Some of them made the sound D at the end. Some of them made the sound T at the end. And some of them sounded like id. Let's have a look. Cleaned. Sounded like a D, didn't it? Happened. Sounded like a D. Searched. That one sounded like a T, didn't it? And expected. Sounded like an id, didn't it? But we actually spell it with an ED ending. Look out for them all. In the story, we find out about Bear and how he loves to clean high and low. And he keeps his house really, really neat and tidy. Now, you're at home a lot at the moment, so I'm wondering how you could keep your house clean and tidy, how you could help your grown-ups. Let's have a look. This is what I've thought of. Are they the same things that you might have thought of? Could you tidy? Could you tidy? I bet you could. What about dust? Could you dust? Could you go round with the cloth and dust the shelves off for Mummy or Daddy? What about vacuum? You could get the vacuum and see what you could suck up, couldn't you? Weed. You could weed the garden. Make sure you find out though what's weeds and what's flowers first. And clean. You could clean things, couldn't you? You could have a wet wipe and go and clean all the light switches or the bits that need cleaning, the door handles or something. I bet you could do that. Well done. Have a go.